Great. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the special hearing for the Fall River Historical Commission, which is being recorded via Zoom. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Make it a roll call for the virtual hearing for Thursday, December 29th, 2022.
Connie Soul here virtually.
Liz DeBlock here.
Rick Mancini via phone.
And Jason Bouchard Naraki attending via Zoom. Okay. And let's see. And Liz, I forgot to give the start time. It was at 6:19 that we had started the meeting.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay. Do we have, I sent around the minutes from December 15th. Were there any questions, concerns on the meeting at all, or on the minutes?
No.
Okay.
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Okay. Connie made a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
All right. And Liz second the motion. May I get a roll call vote to approve the minutes from December 15th?
So do we just say our name and then?
Yes, and your vote.
Connie Soul, yes.
Liz
Rick
DeBlock,
Mancini, yes.
And okay, and Liz, you said yes?
Yeah.
Okay, and Jason Bouchard Naraki, yes. Okay, so that is all set. Yeah, with the Zoom meetings, we need to do a roll call vote. Is there any citizen input that we have for tonight's meeting? Okay. All right, moving on. Item 5A, we received 2 open meeting law complaints, items 5A and 5B. The first one sent from Mr. Patrick Higgins regarding the virtual hearing for November 17th, 2022. I sent around the attachment with the 2 meetings on the 2 complaints on there. Have you all been able to review it? Okay. So looking at the first one, let me put that one up. So the November 17th hearing regarding the complaints says the committee held a meeting using the Zoom platform, but the chairman did not name the members who were participating remotely as required by the open meeting law requirements for remote participation. And then he included the link to the meeting, which is it's on YouTube on the government television's page. And then the action that he has suggested that the public body take in response to the complaint. All members must attend a formal open meeting law training webinar. The schedule is available, and the link was in there, and I did send the link to you separately. There are 2 seminars coming up, one on January 10th. It's in the middle of the day, and the other one is January 20. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's in the January 20 something. It's in the evening hours. But if you go onto that website to register, at least then we can have that taken care of. And I don't think they're terribly long, but we do need to take these seminars in order to have public the open meetings. So with that said, let me go back on the complaint form. There's instructions for the public body that receives the complaint. The disseminate the complaint to the members of the public body. The public body must meet to review the complaint within 14 business days, usually 20 to 22 calendar days. After review, but within 14 business days, the public body must respond to the complaint in writing and must send the complainant a response and a description of any action the public body has taken to address the allegations in the complaint. At the same time, the body must send the Attorney General a copy of the complaint and a copy of the response. The public body may delegate this responsibility to an individual member of the public body, its council or staff member, but only after the public body has met to review the complaint. If a public body requires more time to review the complaint and respond, it may request an extension of time for good cause by contacting the Division of Open Government. And that seems to be it for us. Let's see. Okay, yep, that's it. So regarding this first meeting, the complaint was, as I mentioned before, that we had the meeting using Zoom, but the chairman, myself, did not name the members who were participating remotely as required by the open meeting law requirements. And that was an accident on my behalf. I do apologize. And in past meetings, I have gone through and have asked the people to address who they are and their address, any information that would be deemed beneficial to the topic that they're going to be covering, whether they're there for citizen input, whether they're there to present for an agenda item. So this was an error on my behalf. So I can fill out if you would like, I can send out the response and the steps. I think we are in agreement that we are going to all take that seminar. I would imagine there will be some more coming up in February if we can't do the 10th or the one later in the month. So there will, I believe they do have them on a regular basis. So what for our response, since it's directed at me, I can indicate that I will be attending the seminar, as well as making sure that I am addressing the participants and naming the participants who are attending, whether it's by Zoom, for how long that continues, or in person. Okay, sounds good. All right. So, any other input on that we should include?
No.
Okay. We can move to the next one, I think. The next one is regarding last month, or actually this month's meeting on December 15th. The complaint was also by Patrick Higgins regarding the virtual hearing on December 15th. And on that form, the alleged violation, the Fall River Historical Commission chair did not announce that the meeting was being recorded as required by Section 20F of the Open Meeting Law. The board did not review or respond to the open meeting law complaint served on them to them for their November 17th, 2022 meeting within 14 business days as required by the open meeting law. The chair did not conduct roll call votes on all votes taken in remote session as required by the open meeting law. And the chair did not announce the names of the members of the public body who were participating remotely. And his suggestion for us, all members of the Historical Commission must be required to attend an open meeting law webinar as soon as possible. And he included that link once again to the mass.gov's training seminar. So with that said, my comments on this, at least on my end, the meeting, I know I always read the open meeting law or yeah, the open meeting law notice. I read that at the beginning of every meeting. So I'm not sure if that's what he was indicating that was not mentioned. Or when I introduced everyone in the beginning of the hearing that I did not mention that it was being recorded via Zoom. So I'm not 100% sure which part he's asking, but in any case, I will make it a point of announcing that we are meeting remotely and it's being recorded. And item number 2, that we did not review or respond to the open meeting law. I did not receive that. I received these 2 notices at the same time. Prior to that, I did not receive any open meeting law notice or any complaint form. I did not receive it by email, by mail. Nothing from Carrie at the at licensing or anyone from the city clerk's office. So I don't know where that mishap came through. The FRHC at fallrivermass.gov email address is forwarded to my Gmail account. So unless it was sent to a different email address, I think the FRHDC at fallrivermass.gov email address is not working. I think that one was disconnected since we've merged the 2 boards. So I don't know. But I don't know where the disconnect is. I'm not sure exactly how to respond to that. Other than that, I never received the notice from November 17th. And same thing, the chair did not conduct roll call votes, which I have clarified at tonight's meeting that we do need to do a roll call vote instead of announcing all in favor and taking the vote that way with the hand. And then, and same thing from from the previous complaints that I did not name the members of the public body. So these are simple errors, but I'm sure once we take the training that we will be better equipped for next month. Is there any comment on as to how anything that we should include in the response?
That we'll be attending the training.
Okay. Okay.
As you say, we'll be all set once we take this training.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Rick. Okay. So I will compile that and draft out the response and send that to Mr. Higgins and follow the directions that's on the open meeting law complaint. So I think any other comments on the 2 complaints at all?
No, I have none.
Okay. All right. So I will take care of that and send that over to Mr. Higgins and Attorney General and so forth. All right, so moving on. Item 6, open discussion. Do we have anything that I should add that you want added to next month's agenda while we're here?
No, I don't.
No,
Yeah.
no, I have none.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Okay. We will likely be seeing or hearing from the owner at 528 High Street, because there has been some development with on that property in the last 24-ish hours or so. So work has already proceeded on the removal of the roof, but it will be before they start rebuilding the roof, they will be meeting with us because it's a full reconstruction. But at least the property is now weather tight for the most part, so rainwater will not get into the structure anymore. So that's encouraging. But aside from that, I don't know. I don't have anything other than that, but I'm sure something will come up soon. So is there anything else regarding tonight's meeting or to add for next month? No.
No.
All right. Okay, may I get a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:34 PM?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. May I have a roll call vote to adjourn tonight's virtual hearing?
Connie Soul, yes.
Rick Mancini, yes.
Liz DeBlock, yes.
Jason Bouchard Naraki, yes. Okay, thank you very much. We will be meeting Tuesday, January 17th, 2023 at 6 PM. So enjoy your evening and Happy New Year.
See you
Okay,
next week.
thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, all have a happy new year, and I'm so sorry I couldn't get on here via Zoom. I'm still trying. It's just not working for me tonight.